It's time for the showdown of the century. The first one or the second one? Who will win? Who will survive? Who will die and cry to their mommy? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh wait, we got a Senjugahara, yeah. Don't forget his best girl, by the way.
Not equal?
Blasphemy. Throw her off the ship.
Already did.
Ooh. Damn.
I mean, Kombaru is a very passionate, overbearing person.
What a burn, dude. Oh. How do you respond to that? Truly. Yes. That is true.
Aww.
Just like Kombaru telling Shinobu exactly what you need to hear. Senjugahara does this. Oh, excuse me? Yeah. Senjugahara knows exactly what to say. And why Araragi called her too. Yeah. I do like the more grounded look at like relationships. It's not that weird like, oh yeah, we'll be together forever. Yeah. Things happen. Life changes.
I like, though, every time we have scenes like that, it really does showcase why I think Senjugahara and Araragi are perfect for each other.
Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, there are people who ship Hanekawa with Araragi, but the show itself constantly shows why Senjugahara won over Hanekawa. They're just such a perfect match for each other and understand each other so incredibly well. Well, yeah. There's that, too. I wonder how he's wearing it. Is he just floating inside of it?
Yes.
He's a tiny man.
You could just smile. Episode just standing there.
With his bonking cross.
These shadows are smirking at us.
Diego Zaru.
Honorable, but I also doubt that you'll be able to win against an actual vampire.
Let him be optimistic.
Vampire versus Araragi. Messed up the field. Bruh.
The all-powerful Shania.
Yeah, at least nobody dies.
None.
I mean, who else?
Okay. Her foot's backwards. Oh no, it's Araragi's foot, isn't it?
Oh no, Kambru broke her leg just to do a stretch.
Cerby has been dealing with too much AI recently. I've seen a lot of those men in suits in bathtubs.
Yeah, that's relevant. Can beat you up with it, yeah.
I mean, he's a master swordsman. I don't know.
Oh, Kambaro has big feet. Jesus Christ.
No, maybe Araragi just has tiny feet.
Still, I'm jealous. I can never wear men's feet shoes.
You can never wear men's feet.
I said shoes.
Mm-hmm. Aragi knew none of this was happening. What kind of story is this, bro? Yeah, she met her earlier. Be burning bright. You gotta say it so happily, yeah.
Have we seen that?
Yeah, we've
I mean-
seen stuff burn. We've seen Hanekawa's
No,
house
it was
burn down.
Senjogahara.
Well, they were
Oh.
fighting in front of Senjogahara's house to stop the tiger.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh god, it's the visual novel choice. Should drop a quick save right here. He's got a job to finish here.
Wait, did Kambaro end up making it to one of the houses? I don't remember. I don't think so.
I believe she went to Senjogahara's place and got her out during the
Oh,
battle
okay.
with the tiger.
Gotcha.
That's not a Shinai.
超ウケる。Well, now you gotta use the real deal, so it's do or die time.
Are they just not going to give me a name for him?
Just
No
call him
commento.
Mines.
Here we go. Oh my god, this dude.
He's bigger.
Yeah, now I can simp for him. Before I could not.
Oh. Yeah. I love him.
Oh.
Oh, kind. Oh no, never mind.
Even Guy didn't know this was gonna happen.
Ew.
A bunch of different animals there. I guess it's kind of like dispelling all the things that he consumed over his time at the shrine.
That's a very sad way to end.
Ooh. It's a cool shot.
Yeah. Enya with Araragi isn't gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
Didn't we get his name before though?
No, we did not.
Seishiro. Mm-hmm.
And we're back. Why are we telling you?
I mean, he has mentioned before that he becomes really loose-lipped when he's talking to Ogi.
I think. You don't
Things
know
like-
that. That is such
Yeah.
a blanket statement that you do
Yeah,
not know.
right. Reading Gaian is impossible. I don't know why Aragi expected to be able to.
Oh, full name.
Why do you know that?
Why does Olgi know anything?
She doesn't know anything. Aragi knows everything.
Yeah?
Even when people call him out on it, he's just like, yeah, no, no. Hmm. I suppose it's for this reason why it's placed after Oikura's arc in the watch order. Hmm.
Yeah. I can see it. It sounds like projecting.
About 400 for no particular reason.
I like this
Oh.
arc. It was good.
Yeah, I think this is just a great arc for Kanbaru, for Shinobu. We get an introduction to the first one, and he's a really interesting character who finds an end here.
Seishiro. Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm. And we'll continue Araragi's story in Koyomimonogatari next time.
Wow.
Is this the end of Owari?
This is the end of season 1 of Owari. There is Owari season 2.
Hmm.
When did Koyomimonogatari come out?
Yeah, Koyomimonogatari is in between season 1 and season 2 of Owari. It's a little bit different from the usual Monogatari that we watch. Actually, a lot of people skip Koyomi, which I feel like is a disservice because it's actually, major plot happens in it, but It's because Koyomi is like a bunch of half episodes, so we would watch 2 episodes in one recording
Oh,
session.
it's a short series. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll talk about it more once we watch it, but I don't rewatch this arc very much, but it's a very solid arc.
It's got everything I could ever ask for.
Right? This arc was just made for Cerby in particular. Everything that you like about shows is in here, and your favorite characters are a part of it. I do like how neatly it ties back into Nekoshiro. Everything makes sense from here onwards. What I picked up from here was, oh yeah, like before Episode and Gaian went to save Araragi from the first one, they had met Hanekawa beforehand. That was when Episode just randomly strolled in during Nekoshiro, and I remember you getting super excited about that. Yeah, the events are tying in now. They met her there, then they walked over to save Araragi, and then they came to the stool and things happened, yeah. We've been telling all of this to Oki though, and she did say something quite interesting at the end there, like, did Shinobu eat everything? And obviously mentioning the armor, which we did not see her eat. How do you think that's going to play into future arcs here?
I see it going one of 2 ways. Either Gaian took it and it's like Ogi said, or my best boy can come back.
I know which one you want to believe in.
Look, I already said what I think is gonna happen. Episode is gonna come back with the first one together, and they're gonna explore the world together.
If Gaian is the one who took the armor, what do you think she took it for?
To do kind things.
She uses it to kill Oshinomeme, because there can only be one.
There can only be one specialist in this town. And Oshino's like, I'm not even in the town anymore, no.
Maybe she plans to put some kind of soldier, like how they did with Ononoki, and create another doll armor.
I feel like it has to have something to do with kind of like the same, connected to the reason why she wanted to make a god, right? Which, as far as I know, we have no answer for why she did that either.
Let me think. Is that spoiler? Did they mention it? I think, yeah, they explained it in general terms where, like, they needed somebody to control that shrine. Because without a god there, bad things would just collect there. And while the original target... yeah, like Seishiro. And they would use that to their advantage and grow infinitely strong, right? While the original target wasn't Nadeko, it turned out to be Nadeko because of some pushing from Ogi. And while the situation wasn't ideal, at the very least there was a god there now. And so Gaian was like, yeah, don't worry about it.
I feel like...
Was Gaian trying to make Seishiro into a snake god?
I don't think she was trying to make Seishiro, but Shinobu probably.
Yeah.
I feel like, I think I've said it before, it feels like we have like a chess match going on between Gaian and Ogi.
Yep.
And it feels to me like Gaian and Ogi are both trying to fill out their sides of the board currently. So things like putting the god in the shrine, taking Seishiro's armor to make a weapon or something. Like these all feel like Gaian making like her background plays to set up her board.
I can
That's
see
actually
that.
a good comparison. I compared it more to a script play while I was watching it with Zero than a chess game. But
the episode with what's his name shows up to die made very much made a lot of allusions to like play. But
Tadatsuru? Yeah. Kono Dio da. He came here for one episode, talked about all this being directed, and got smacked by a giant thumb.
Those symbols kind of play together. If you think of it as like a chessboard, you still have 2 people who are pulling all the moves and directing all the actions. If you're looking at everyone as the pieces on the board, right? I
mean, I think Gaian even called them pieces. And whenever she's talking about them, like 2 or 3 episodes ago, everybody was like these little just models that she was holding around and moving. Kind of like, pieces on a chessboard, you could say. But I guess the general gist of it is like both sides are preparing for war, and they're trying to get as many weapons under their belt as possible.
And Araragi is basically being Ogi's little spy, giving her all of the information from Gaian's side.
Essentially, yeah.
Here.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think Aragi's doing much more harm than good right now. We'll see how that
That's
turns out.
usually what he does.
Unfortunately, he's trying to help everybody, but then he usually makes it worse. And then they have to deal with it themselves in the end, anyways.
But he's not even getting paid for it. He's just giving her information for free.
He's
Like,
working
what
for
the hell,
exposure,
dude?
Kiwi. Okay.
No! Exposure was not worth it.
I think Ogi's side is more interesting because Kyan feels not straightforward, but like more obvious in her actions in that she's definitely trying to play the board and trying to set things up in a particular way. Ogi really feels like she's trying to sabotage Gaian's side of the board more than anything, which makes me think maybe it's not actually Ogi who's the other player and Ogi's just doing the dirty work, if you will. I don't know. Just a thought.
Of course, Gaian as a specialist, her intentions are pretty much clear as day. She says that she's a specialist and this is kind of like her job and what she does. But we don't really know what Ogi is to begin with.
Okay, this will sound like really, really crazy, right? But remember that SCP we watched yesterday?
that really does apply here. It does. Pataphysics, I believe it was called.
Yeah, to me, it seems like Gan and Ogi are like two players that are playing the game how they want to, and everybody else is an NPC.
Well, both of them are trying to adjust the narrative to fit what they want. But for what reason Ogi has, we do not know yet.
Maybe she's just in love with Araragi and is trying to get on the timeline when Araragi is actually in love with her.
What do you guys think about this conclusion between Shinobu and the first one? Did it meet your expectations? Were you expecting more or what?
It's pretty much what I thought it would go. I think I even said last episode, they'll clash and then Shinobu will come and finish it.
Yes, you did.
I was expecting a little something more emotionally, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think I was also agreeing with Cerby there with Shinobu coming in.
Because
yeah, it fits. I'm not saying it's bad.
Well, Shinobu hasn't moved on necessarily because she'd been avoiding the topic. At the same time, she kind of had. So the emotions aren't necessarily there for her for the first minion like they were 400 years ago. Well, it was an emotional dilemma for him. For her, it was just finding the courage to actually close that chapter of her life and move forward. So I think as far as an emotional response for Shinobu, it's about what I figure it should be.
I feel like Shinobu is pretty immature when it comes to these things, which we pointed out in last episode's discussion with Kambru speaking about it and telling her exactly what she needed to hear, and Shinobu just kind of running away from it. And so for her, this is probably par for the course as to how she could deal with it. Personally, I think it was very fitting for her character that all she really needed to do was let them fight it out and then come in at the end, say goodbye, say sorry.
Not really fight it out. Because Araragi played 30 there.
There was no way Araragi was gonna win in a fair fight, okay?
The tools at his disposal, just like Seishiro did.
Yeah, true.
I know. It's just that it wasn't a fight. You cannot call that a fight. That was a one-way slaughter.
I liked the way that they did the he was in his big suit of armor and then all of a sudden no he's not.
No, he ditches it so that he can run faster. Bro, the plays, and then he was laughing the entire way because he knew he was gonna win.
It was beautiful.
Regardless, that was a great arc, and super excited to see what they think of Koyomimonogatari, which will be starting next week. 2 episodes.
Ask me my rating
per reaction, and yes, what is your rating of this arc?
9 out of 10.
Whoa, 9 out of 10.
I loved this arc, and I don't remember what else Owari had in it. Oh yeah, it had Oikura, which was also good. 9 out of 10. I stand by it.
My favorite arc.
Wait, is it arc or season? If it's season, then yeah, it's 9 out of 10. If it's arc, it's 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Well, for Owari as a season, I give it a 9. For this arc in particular, 9.5. I like that.
9.5. What did you give Kizu? I forget. Did you give Kizu a 10? Actually, no, I think you gave it a 9.
I can look at my analyst. I gave it a 9. Yep. So I liked it a little more than Kizu for this particular arc.
Damn. Kizu is a hard hitter. And despite that, you like this arc a little bit better.
Honestly, I didn't think I was going to find something I liked more than Kizu. So it is surprising.
Yeah, it has episode and another best boy for you, so yeah, obviously.
It's just
a little bit better.
Plus another best boy. What's not to like?
Kizu to you is just episode, bro.
It has more of the supernatural side of things that I enjoy. And I think the story that it tells is really solid. And I liked all the characters in it. For me, it's exactly what I wanted.
All right then, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Later, my dudes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.